What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Dokkan Battle. Now, today, we are talking about Extreme INT. After 2 days of just absolutely abysmal units, we finally get a team that is really, really amazing. In fact, appropriately, I would argue this team is every bit as good as the Hero Tech team. Like I said, appropriately. Now, I know what you're looking. You're looking at this guy. All types key +1 causes huge damage to the enemy. You out of your damn mind. You got Stockholm Syndrome. No, sir. No, sir. Or madam. Or ma'am. Or he, she, it. Whatever. However you identify. No, you. Yeah, I went there. This is his awakening. Now, we haven't gotten it on Global just yet, but we should be getting it next month, okay? All types key +2, HP attack and defense 30%, just like his partner in crime, the one we talked about yesterday. I believe they all have that same leader skill. They all do supreme damage with no effects, from what I understand. I know this guy does at least, and the previous guy did. And just like the previous unit, attack and defense 15% up to 80% per most malevolent clan category on the team. So basically, your Friezas, your Coolers, all those units, as many as you have on the team, he's going to be boosted up to 80%. 80% damage with supreme attack and good link skills, as we've determined, will hit really, really well. Okay, but you got to get there. Run his team. Don't run him on any other team. In fact, we'll talk about the leader you really probably should be running with here in just a moment. Now, great unit. Recovers 5% HP at the start of a turn. They all share a link skill that does already recover 5%. So every turn you're recovering 15% HP. His turn you're recovering 20% HP. Busted. This team is so good. Okay? We'll be getting these next month, like I said, so stay tuned for that. It is coming, guys. But let's talk about the unit that we're getting along with that may be even more hype. LR Metal Cooler. Okay? You have to buy this guy with your battlefield memory, and I hope you have been saving your battlefield memory for this dude, all right? This is literally LR Vegito Blue. The strength LR Vegito Blue, it is the villain version of him, okay? Extreme class, key +3, HP attack and defense 70%. Causes colossal damage to the enemy with greatly lowers defense. Greatly lowers defense. With his first, the 12 key attack, 18 key attack, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Raises extreme class allies attack 30%. Give this guy double attack. And I know I'm going to have people screaming up down, no, give him crit. Shut up. Give him double attack. Because remember, he's not going to get that second super attack. He's going to get the second and then the first. We're going to get a 30% boost. Then you're going to deflate the defense of whoever you're hitting. Then raises attack and defense by up to 90%. The more HP remaining, the greater the boost. High chance to launch up to 2 additional attacks, each of which has a chance to become a super attack. Basically, he has the passive of Evolution Blue Vegeta. Now, Evolution Blue Vegeta doesn't very often get super attacks. I don't think I've seen it once or twice since I've been running him. It's really low chance. Doesn't matter. Give this guy double attack. His second attack has a really high chance of being a super attack. So, play the game smart. That's 4 attacks. And you see what his boosts are. They're crazy. They're crazy. Basically, he might as well be an AoE at that point. I mean, he's getting 4 attacks in one turn, and each of those attacks is like LR Vegito Blue levels. And he's a free Rainbow Star LR lead. Most malevolent clan. So who do you have on there? You have your Metal Coolers. You have the LR Cooler. You have LR Frieza. You have Full Power Frieza, who you can run with LR Frieza. You have the Tech Transforming Frieza. You've got Christ. Who else do you have on that team? Of course, the original Metal Cooler lead, who's probably your optimum lead for this team. You've got so many guys, so insanely many units. It's such a damn good team, guys. I can't say enough good shit. Now, if you're strictly free to play, lead him with the Cooler team and any of those other units you might have gotten through tickets or stones or what have you. But, God, what a great team. This is the best villain team. Beats, I'll say it now, beats Ginyu Force team hands down. Hands down. Such an amazing team, guys. Don't sleep on this unit when he comes. Save your battlefield memory. What I've been telling you guys for weeks, save your battlefield memory for this unit. He ain't going to be cheap. He's going to be really expensive, but you are going to want him more than anybody else. By a long shot. We'll talk about LR Ginyu at the end of the week on Fizz Day, but for right now, just know he's the most important asset in Battlefield altogether. He's the one to save for, okay? Well, I say they, he, she, it, they, whatever the hell Frieza is, whatever hell Cooler is. All right, moving onward, I'm going to put a Super Strike on here. I'm going to put a Super Strike on here because his Dokkan form, in-type HP, attack and defense 30%. Actually, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say, because he's a Super Strike, that's a good leader skill. Only because he's a Super Strike and only because he's super duper old. Okay? That's a great leader skill for a Super Strike. Now, he does do huge damage, but again, you're not going to lead this guy. You're not going to worry about his hitting. What you're going to do with this guy? And I know the big question everyone's going to have, well, what about orbs? Don't orb this guy. Do not orb him. I never have, and I have not regretted it one bit. It's a very expensive prospect to orb Super Strikes, and you get nothing, if anything, out of it. His passive is where it's all about. Damage received minus 55% when guard is activated. So unless someone penetrates your guard, there's a handful of units that do that. Unless somebody penetrates your guard, you're getting 55%. That is one of the best tanks in the game. Not the best, but one of. He is insanely useful. I farmed him up way back in the day when Super Strikes were still kind of necessary in the game, and I've never stopped using him. He's one of about 3 Super Strikes that to this day I will still use regularly on teams. Okay? Android Assault, Mechanical Menace, Gentleman, Tough as Nails, Soul v Soul, Super Strike. You're not going to use those link skills. What you're going to do is you're going to stick him on a team and you're just going to let him tank and let him have fun. That's what he's going to be there for. You're never going to link him up except maybe with the androids, and that's... even then, it's like hilariously bad. Might use Gentleman, maybe, but that's only for key. And again, with him, you're not worried about getting a super attack. All you're really worried about, because notice his super attack is A, huge damage, which you know is just abysmally bad. B, it has no effects. This is what you're paying attention to. There's not much more to say. Let's move on with the next unit. I love this unit. I was waiting for this unit. This unit is so good. Let's talk about his Dokkan form. This unit is so good. People kept telling me he's free to play, he's free to play, he's free to play. And I absolutely didn't. I knew he was, but I didn't. I kept forgetting he was. That's how damn good he is. Now, his leader skill is questionable, okay? Low class warrior, key +4, HP attack and defense 40%, or HP and defense 40%, attack 80%, okay? You could use that from time to time. That's going to be more of like a fun gameplay thing. You're not going to use that in any competitive sense of like Dokkan Fest or anything like that. You're going to use that more or less for just having fun in the game, okay? Now, causes mass damage to the enemy and lowers defense. Mass damage, for recollection, so I think it's the same modifier as Supreme. I think it's the same modifier as Supreme. Supreme or Extreme? I'm pretty sure it's Supreme. Yeah, unless it says something else. Let's say, it'll say like attack all with colossal damage like it does on LR Broly or something like that. But when it just says mass damage, just understand that's a Supreme power modifier, okay? To all enemies and lowers defense. So not only does he AoE, he lowers defense. I gave this guy double attack, and I have not regretted it. Now, I have a little bit of crit in him. I almost have it, like, balanced, okay? I have a little bit higher double attack than I do crit, but when he double crits, holy shit, the world falls apart. It's insane. This guy is bat guano, okay? Plus, he works on Pure Saiyan's team. If you want a good tournament team, not even talking about free-to-play at the moment, just if you want a good tournament team, this guy is awesome. I've done a number of videos that show where he tears apart the tournament even at 30 times with a great leader. Love him. Absolutely adore this unit. Punishment of Fools. You fool. Attack 50% at the start of a turn. Key +6. And attack and defense 30% when facing 2 or more enemies. He's made for the World Tournament. Okay? Now, talking about our free-to-play teams. You could run this guy on a low-class Saiyans team. There's a lot of great units you could run on that team. Hero and villain units alike. And they'll link up Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Brutal Beatdown to a lesser extent, Nightmare to a lesser extent, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. Coward, you're not gonna link that up with Saiyans very often. That is a bad link for him, and I don't think that is fair to Raditz at all. At all. But whatever, that's what they gave him. That said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 16 if you use his leader skill. What a great unit. I can't say enough about him. If you want to see more about him, go look at the videos I've released on him. Look at his attack. Now, his HP sucks, but his attack is amazing. I've rainbowed this guy, and I have not regretted it one bit. He'll be back around just about every time before the tournament, before the World Tournament goes off. So every couple months, he's back around. If you do not have him, A, you fool. B, go do it. Go do it. One of my favorite units in the game. Utterly love this unit. Can't say enough good shit. I told you guys, this is an insane... You know what's really crazy? If we go back to LR... where is he at? Yeah. Go back to him. He will lead that team. He will lead all enemies, and he doesn't... or all villains, and he doesn't have to have, like, the rainbow aspect of it. So he'll just walk in there and be like, hey, what's up? Leading you. You're a good guy. Get the hell out. LR Gold, Metal Cooler is just the basic villain version of LR Vegeta Blue. I can't say enough, guys. It's just... After 2 days of crap, I'm loving this team. Absolutely loving this team. Let's talk about LR, or not LR Ginyu, I'm sorry, the Ginyu for the LR team. Now, you can still use this Captain Ginyu with Goku Ginyu. In fact, you have to farm up to 100% to get him. And he works phenomenally on that team. His leader skill you're not going to use by itself. Look at how bad that is. Let's still go to his Dokkan Awakened form. Int Ki plus 2 HP attack and defense 30%. You're not using that. Milky Cannon. Raises attack and causes supreme damage to the enemy. Raises attack is nice. Okay? So that's what, 20% modifier for recollection serves? It's 20% for 2 turns if it doesn't say anything. Now, Ki plus 3 and attack and defense 70% when facing only one enemy. Damage received minus 50% when facing 2 or more enemies. Okay? So, let's talk Dokkan Battlefield for a moment. Or no, I'm sorry, not Battlefield. Super Battle Road for a moment. On Battlefield, he'll always get this. Always. On Super Battle Road, you've got him, he's just chilling there and just laughing at damage, right? Super Battle Road. Now, when they get down to one enemy, that's when he goes on the attack. Once he's down to one, he's going to jump in and he's going to start hammering down on folk. Now, 70% plus... well, okay, he doesn't raise his own super attack, but if you give him double attack on his second super attack, then he's got 90%, okay? Plus, your other units have now like 40%. I gave this guy double attack, and I never looked back. I think in our original video we talked doing crit. I did double attack on him. I love him. Such a great unit. And another 25%, plus all of his boosts when you use the LR Goku Ginyu. Such a great unit. Now, gentlemen, we've already seen that on a couple other units today, and Shattering the Limit. So, key links, but I don't see a lot of damage links. The only real damage link he's going to get is from the Ginyu Force team that he's kind of made for. That doesn't mean you have to use him there. You can use him as a tank, and he's still going to produce pretty good damage. He's going to produce pretty respectable damage. So, there you go. Absolutely phenomenal unit. Free Rainbow Star. You'd be a fool not to have him already. I'm telling you guys, this is such an amazing free-to-play team. What's crazy about this, we're not going to talk about a single World Tournament unit with a weird caveat to it, but we're going to talk about him at the very, very end, okay? The new Extreme Int Freezer, Freezer. He's Freezer. Freezer. Don't believe me? Go watch Dragon Ball Super. For whatever you want to give that. Int type, key plus 2 HP, attack and defense 30%. You're probably not using that. Once again, we've seen a lot of that. Causes supreme damage to the enemy with a medium chance to stun. Medium chance to stun. Okay? We're going to go over this in a minute, okay? Death form, extreme class allies, key plus 2, attack and defense 25%, and reduces damage received up to 30%. Are you seeing something here? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Attack and defense 25%. So he's boosting everybody on his team. So those people that don't have Link skills, Ginyu, I'm looking at you. You now do. And he's another tank. That's the third tank we've talked about today. Plus these key support for units that might not have good key links. All in all, man. And I will say this. When I was doing Super Battle Road, and it's just a, I was going Super Whale mode on it. Key support was awful and abysmal on that team. I wish I had him back then. I really wish I did. He would have changed everything. In fact, I might try to do free-to-play mode in Super Battle Road with this team. It may work out just because of how many tanks they have. We'll see. What a great unit. Absolutely love him. Medium chance to stun. Give this guy orbs. Give this guy double attack. Notice his attack is not good. His attack is pretty bad. You're mostly using him as a tank, as a support, and as a stunner. You're not using this guy to produce damage. He is supreme damage, but his attack is going to need help. So he's going to have 15%, Nightmares 10%, Prodigies. You'd really have to link this guy up well, and I don't know who he'd link really, really well with. Maybe well, actually, I take that back. The cell that we get from the recent Dokkan Fest, he would, but I don't want to talk that in a free-to-play aspect. Let's take a look at someone here for a minute, okay? I will talk about him after the fact, all right? Let's have to remember those link skills, all right? Now, yes, this unit is not in Dokkan Global yet, all right? She is probably coming. She came from a Dragon Ball event, and these Wish Stones that we got at that point in time. But she's really, really good. We should be at some point getting her, hopefully, because she was a Dragon Ball exclusive character, not a from one of the Dragon Ball movies. So odds are pretty good we'll be getting that. I don't know 100%, but we're as it stands right now, there's no reason to believe we're not getting her. And she's really, really good, and I did want to talk about her, okay? She's Extreme Type, Key plus 2, HP, Extreme Type Int, Key plus 2, HP attack and defense 40%. Not great leader skill, but usable. Supreme damage to the enemy and lowers attack. I like that. I like the lowers attack on her. Because, remember, we've got all these tanks. She drops attack. You have your tank up there, and they're just going to fall apart at the seams. The person you're fighting is just going to hit like it's going to be, I don't know, this Pop 'em Fresh versus goddamn Rocky Balboa. I don't know. I don't have a better analogy. You probably don't know who either of those people are because you're probably like 12 years old watching my happy ass swear on camera. But whatever. Just trust me. It's a good analogy for an old fart. Key plus 2. At the start of a turn, medium chance to evade the enemy's attack, including super attacks. She does evade. Guys. Another key support. Attack enemy's defense. Minus 80% for 2 turns. And medium chance to stun the attacked enemy for 2 turns. She's damn good. She is damn good. When she comes to Dokkan Battle, when she comes to Global, get her. Worth. Looking forward to this unit completely. Oh my god. And completely free to play. Now, HP is good. Attack is once again pretty bad. Defense is pretty bad. But she doesn't have a Dokkan Awakening, so we can kind of forgive that a little bit. And Link skills are Battlefield Diva, Coward. We were just saying Coward wasn't a good Link skill, and there she is. Loyalty. How can you be a Coward and loyal? Whatever. Brutal Beatdown, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, and Incredible Adventure. So we see a lot of Brutal Beatdown. We see a lot of a decent amount of Coward in INT. There you go. There you go. So, There's a good unit for you guys. Good unit coming up. Another unit coming up that I want to talk about. Dokkan awakens into this guy right here. Now, yep, we're going to talk about another LR. That is the second LR we've talked about today. Okay? This is a new Prime battle coming to Global. I believe we're going to get Trunks first, and then we're going to get him probably, if I had to guess, February. If we get Trunks in December, then February. If we get Trunks... Well, okay. I'm going to say tentatively, I'm guessing February for him. We might get Trunks in January just because of how much is popping off in December. But the AGL Trunks, the AGL Super Saiyan Trunks should be here with us before too terribly long. This guy comes not terribly after. Okay, let's talk about what LR Vegeta does. And yes, he's an extreme type, okay? It's basically the art for the first time that he went Super Saiyan when he was still kind of not a very cool dude. Pure Saiyan's category. Ki plus 3, HP, attack, and defense, 70%. He's a Pure Saiyan's leader. All stats, 70%, Pure Saiyan's leader. So when this guy comes, Battlefield Pure Saiyan's team is going to be off the damn chain. Insane, y'all. Insane. That team is going to be busted as shit for Battlefield when that comes. In fact, I'm going to argue that team just might be busted as shit all around. Now remember, they're not going to be producing as much damage, but because of who those teams are, they're going to be tanking like a mother, and they're going to be absolutely wrecking folks. They don't really necessarily need much higher boost than that. Colossal damage to the enemy. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Colossal damage to the enemy just for his 12 key. That's it. No effects. Big Bang attack for his second, for the 18 key. Big Bang attack greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. He is going to hit like an absolute truck. And look at that attack power. Look at that attack power with a mega colossal modifier and a really good leader. Let's say you're running the Pure Saiyans category. Busted team once again. Now, this is where it gets a little wonky, all right? Attack is 15,000. The defense is 20,000 at the start of a turn, okay? So you had 15,000 of that, 20,000 to defense, all right? I don't like flat passives. I really don't like flat passives. I really want to see a percentage boost on this guy. So that is a bit disappointing to me. That neuters his output a little bit. Nowhere near as bad as LR Goku, but still does neuter him a little bit. Attack. Let's see, an additional attack 15,000 and launches 2 additional attacks for 4 turns after receiving an attack. So every time he gets hit, for the next 2 turns, he's going to launch 2 additional attacks. Okay? Now, it doesn't say whether or not those have a chance to turn into super attacks. I'm guessing probably not. Let's see. Okay. So, the thing to remember with these flat passives is they are calculated separately after link skills. So, you add links and percentages and all that, passives, links and percentages and all that stuff up, then add the flat boost. That's where the flat boost sucks. Okay? And his passive skill will activate after it expires. So basically, after he gets hit, he got 4 turns. It doesn't stack or doesn't, continue on next time he gets hit. He has to get hit again after 4 turns. Okay? Additional attack from Vegeta's passive skill cannot be super attacks. So there is that caveat as well. That said, and I know you guys are yelling at me like, "Oh no, give him crit." Yeah, I'm gonna jump on you. I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon with you. Crits all the way. Okay, his first attack does not have any effects. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn. Give this guy crits because he's already getting 2 additional attacks. Those attacks are getting the attack and defense boost from his passive without. Obviously, without the boost for super attack, so he's still going to be hitting pretty well. I mean, this guy's going to still be hitting fairly good for not getting super attacks, okay? Because you're going to be adding just all that stuff on top of there. Not amazingly. You're really, really, really going to have to stack this guy to the moon to make it work. But I'm really looking forward to him. I really think he's phenomenal. And I'm looking forward to playing with him on my team because he's going to be so much fun. Y'all. So, yeah, great teams. Now, the last person... Oh, before I do that, Link skills, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Saiyan Pride, Royal Lineage, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. Love him. Love him. I think he loses... What does he lose? He loses something along the way. I don't remember what the previous Link skill he lost was. Let's see. He keeps Shattering the Limit. Oh, he loses Prepared for Battle. That's the one. He loses Prepared for Battle when he Dokkans up here, but that does suck a little bit, but it's a thing, guys. It's a thing. Very much looking forward to him. Cannot wait. Let's talk about the last unit today. Oh. I have the Japanese up there. Hold up. Let's fix that. Global. There we go. All right. Sorry. That's because I was farting around with it. All right. So. HP, good. Attack, good. Defense, good. No Dokkan Awakening for this guy. So he's the highest you can get is you are on this guy. And that is orbed out. Hear me out. You don't need but one of these guys. And if you get dupes, give him dodge. Don't give him anything else. Just give him dodge. Okay? Telekinesis. Extreme. Extreme damage. Mine says low damage on mine in the game itself. This guy's not a damage producer at all. All he's there for is great chance to stun the attacked enemy. That super attack has an 80% stun rate. 80. 80. 4 times out of 5, he's stunning. Okay? Now, I know you're probably looking at him going, but he's a summon unit. He's a post-World Tournament Dokkan Battle summonable unit from the ticket banner. Okay? I'm going to call that free to play. Because you don't have to but play the tournament. It doesn't even matter how far you get in the tournament. Just get some of the rewards. And you can summon these types of dudes. Now, it is entirely up to chance. I know that does hurt. That does suck. That's not as... I mean, it's still free to play, but it's not what we typically consider free to play because you can't just go farm him and all that. He's not farmable. But he's not going to cost you a damn dime to acquire. You just got to be lucky. This guy has found an insane amount of use on teams, okay? He has a medium chance that all enemies attack minus 20%. Don't worry about that. You're here for stun. You're here to stun, and that is it. Now, I hear you asking, but what could I put double attack in him? No. I mean, okay. If you pull more than one of him, and for whatever reason you increased his super attack, for why would you do that? I don't know. But let's say you had enough sleepy guys. You had enough of something, and you wanted to increase his super attack. If you gave him double attack, he has double the chance to stun, but that's pointless. He's only going to attack the same unit unless he manages to kill the unit, which is never going to happen. He's never going to finish someone off. I mean, once in a bit, like, as often as Devilman gets off his passive, this guy will get off his, will kill somebody. He's just not going to do it, okay? Don't need to worry about his Link skills. All you need to know is that 80% stun rate is phenomenal. So if you get this guy, put him to work on your team. Don't worry about Link skills. You could link it up with Brutal Beatdown with somebody if you want to do that. He's got Incredible Adventure and Guidance of the Dragon Ball, so you could link up to Old Girl we were talking about earlier. Penguin Village Adventure. Team up with Arale. But the biggest thing with him is that... no, actually, I take it back. He is not a ticket summon. He is actually... Oof. I've got the wrong one. I just realized I've got the wrong one. Let's go ahead and go back to cards, because this is the one that you have to pay for to summon from the Raleigh event. There's another one. He's still an INT type. He does Dokkan. He's an SR drop. Let's see here. Type extreme. Let's do rarity SSR. I think his max is SSR. There he is. Nope, that's that one. Let's go by SR then. Boop. There he is. Where he at? Where he at? This one right here. I apologize. Boop. Boop. I was talking about the wrong one, but he still has an 80% stun rate. He comes from the tickets. I apologize. The other one comes from the Raleigh banner. You do have to pay for that one, but same basic thing. That's why I was like extreme damage. Yeah, low damage, great chance to stun the enemy. It's like an 80% stun rate. It's pretty ridiculous. I apologize for that mess up, guys. That it happens. Because you see the thing. I mean, it's still general blue. It's just shirtless blue versus this blue. They're both 80% stun rates. They both do crap damage. They both are utterly pointless to put extra attack in. Now, here's the thing I like about him over the other one. That's what I was looking for with the passive. Rare chance to stun all the enemies. It's a really rare chance. I want to say it's like a 10 or 15% chance. It's really bad. I've never had mine do it, but his super attack will always get him to stun. Okay, Red Ribbon Army can telekinesis, brutal beatdown, incredible adventure, and guidance to the Dragon Balls. Once again, incredible adventure, guidance to the Dragon Balls. He will work with the other one. Now, the other one does link up better. The other one we were talking about before does link up better. I apologize for the mishap there, but that might get you out of the get you off the hook. This, on the other hand, is awesome. Great chance to stun the enemy, 80% chance. Post, he comes from the DB tickets. Not the other one. I'll have to edit that out now. But go get this guy. If you haven't after the tournament, if you've been sitting on DB tickets because you're like, I'm so sick and tired of getting the same units over and over again, it's worth trying for him. It's totally worth trying for him. Completely worth. That said, you can't orb him. He will not be orbed. SSR is the highest he goes. I would love to see him get an awakening, so we could, but I don't see it happening. I really just simply don't see it happening anytime in the near future. He's already busted enough with his 80% stun rate, so that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I'm sorry about the little mishap with him. Mistakes were made. But, oh, let's look at this is such a great team, guys. Such an amazing team. You've got this dude who's coming. This dude who's coming. And both those in short order. A tank. You've got an AoE unit. And he's so good. You've got the free-to-play Ginyu. You've got the Frieza. You've got her, who should be here in short time. LR Super Saiyan Vegeta. I mean, just amazing teams, guys. I'm really, really, really happy that we finally have an extreme team that's really worth talking about. I'm so happy. So let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I know it's a bit of a long video. I did rant quite a bit, but I'm really excited about this team. I love this team so much. So follow Mo Birdman. Hit me up at Booker. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. All the good normal shit everyone asks you to do. Just, do it for me, too. And I'll lay your ass out next time.